So we have selected matches throughout the course of each afternoon. 4 days
100.
we have here at the first Super Series clutch of events of 2021. And an event pass
100
is available for just $2.99, or you can watch for the rest of the day for $1.99. PDC.tv for all the details. And now we get into the meat of this match.
180.
And that is a meaty starter for Rob Cross, piling in a maximum in the opening leg. Raymond van Barneveld has had mixed fortunes over his first couple of days back on the job, but he's going to have to do something that he's never done before if he wants to progress to the third round today, which is beat
93.
Rob Cross. The pair of cross swords 8 times.
100.
And Barney's only managed to get a draw against Rob Cross in the Premier League. That's his best result. In the other 7 meetings, Cross has been the victor as he looks for double 10 to complete a sublime 128 checkout for a 12 dart leg.
118.
Not to be, but he will be half expecting to return. Now he'll be hoping to return.
99.
And he does come back. The 2018 world champion.
Game shot.
Dead centre. In the green bits. And on top of Barney, a fierce start from Voltage.
59.
Barney knows what he needs to do. 3 matches played before today. Raymond van Barneveld. His victory against Ryan Murray yesterday was his first since getting his tour card back at Q School. Having decided to come out of retirement, he lost to Stephen Bunting on day 1. Danny Noppert did for him in the second round yesterday. Has beaten Christoph Kachuk today to take his win ratio to 50% on his return. Will it be going up or down here?
81. 134.
Well, he got his sums a bit wrong there. He got the order of the darts wrong, Raymond van Barneveld. Should have really started on the 18s and given himself a chance to leave a checkout.
100.
Shouldn't hurt him because Cross fails to leave a finish after 9.
56.
But a big score here would force RVB to take out the 112
60.
that he's left himself.
$100.
All the 20s then. And that's disappeared, that
68.
chance after the first start. And Barney can level up.
Game
the
shot.
silky smooth throw of the daddy of Dutch darts does the trick on that occasion. It's kind of been famine or feast for Rob Cross so far this week. He had an average of 110 in a match against Darrell Gurney, which he followed up with a win against Gary Anderson to reach the quarterfinals on the opening day.
85.
Where he was beaten in the last leg decided by Nathan Aspinall, but yesterday he bowed out in the first round at the hands of Martin Schindler. Enjoyed a whitewash win against Steve West earlier this afternoon.
$134.
A reminder that Barney's Dutch compatriot, the Dutch #1, the world #2, Michael van Gerwen, was beaten in the first round today. Lost to Darius Labanauskas. It has been
100.
a very difficult start to the season for MVG.
$100.
Rob Cross has time to turn this 149 into 0.
113.
And darts 2 and 3 have left him ready to take a trip to his old friend.
28.
This very much a go-to double for Rob Cross. He loves it up here. And he
Game
stations a dart exactly where he wanted it. And it's a high quality start to this affair.
58.
The winner of this match will take on the winner of the next match that we will have here on stream 2 for you. And what a meeting that could be as well. Mervyn King, who was in fine fettle at the back end of last year and at the start of this, taking on another former world champ, the two-time king of Alexandra Palace, Adrian Lewis.
59.
King beating Niels Barneveld 6-5. Lewis a 6-4 winner against Boris Kirchmar in the first round. What a board. It's tough at the top.
180.
And that's top stuff from Rob Cross, his second max of this match.
85.
He's turning the screw now, taking the tie to Barneveld.
58.
Made sure he left a finish, but the door has been opened slightly. The Dutch star,
142.
who comes crashing through it. Good thinking with that last dart there from Raymond.
$92.
So 157 to restore order, restore parity. Can't do it. Rob Cross has an opportunity to
57.
break Barney's throat. Just use the dart there to leave himself double 16. It is the trademark step back. A wipe of the hand, a kick of the hockey,
40.
but not the dart in the double. Barney breathes again. Perfect.
Game shot.
And perfectly pitches a last dart to take out a ton and tie this one up at 2 apiece. There are a handful of players already through to the
42.
third round stage here in Bolton. A stage that Barney's been successful on himself in the UK
140.
Open. But Joe Cullen, the number 1 seed, is already through. He will take on Ricky Evans in the board final of board 1. Remember, Cullen got a
97.
bye into the second round. Gerwyn Price, the world champion, withdrew from the tournament, citing an ear infection that he's been struggling with. Thought it was better to rest up at home than play through. Devon Peterson also through. He's beaten Jeff Smith 6-1. Christoph Ratajski, a 6-1 winner over
85.
Jack Main, an average of 103.8 for the pole. Wonderful stuff. And Johnny Clayton just keeps going, 103.3 for the Ferret in a 6-2 success against Keegan Brown.
140.
Also through the likes of Jose de Sousa, Danny Noppert, Darius Labanauskas, who beat MVG in round 1. Peter Wright, Ian White and Mensa Suljevic, who had a 9-darter
140.
earlier today. Raymond van Barneveld on a potential dozen dart leg here. Double 7 will achieve that.
72.
And it would have been a Barney break. Now Rob Cross has a decision to make. Might look at 57 with his first dart, but then does he go tops if he gets it, or does he go treble 16? Tops would be the sensible choice here. That's what he's done, but he didn't really give it a chance. Double 7 for Van Barneveld, and it's in, and it is a break. And this is a very, very good performance from Raymond van Barneveld.
100.
The kind that we are yet to witness from the great Dutchman on his return to professional
60.
darts in this never-ending story that is the career
140.
of this darting legend. And what a story it has turned out to be. The twists and turns of the last few years as
100.
Barney bowed out, announced he was going to bow out, lost to Labanauskas in the World Championship after announcing he would retire at the end of the following season, and then after
140.
a rude awakening in Rotterdam, retired on the spot, you may remember, in the Premier League, but then changed his mind and battled through to the end of the season. Darren Young left him devastated at the Ali Pali. It all seemed to have ended in tears, but Van Barneveld wants a glorious finale, and he might just get one. That is a glorious finish. Barney's back. Raymond Van Barneveld is back. Vintage stuff from Van Barneveld.
93.
It is a 4-2 lead. Wonderful checkout. Look at the average there as well from Barney. This is the RVB that we have been waiting to see.
$95.
And now Rob Cross is getting cross. Agitated by the excellence
125
of his opponent. And Barney would have known this is a standard that he needed to produce. It has been stratospheric stuff
100
at the Super Series. A performance like this just needed to get to a board final, the third round, where either Mervyn King or Adrian Lewis lie in wait for the winner.
97.
It ain't easy being a darts pro. But there's something right in the world of darts when Raymond Van Barneveld
58.
is playing like this. Rob Cross needs 76 just to hang on to his throat. If he doesn't take it out, he might find himself in real trouble. He'll stay there for Old Faithful. He's hit it once. Usually has a friend here.
Game shot.
And it comes to his aid again. That's what friends are for. Rob Cross
140.
staying in contention. But Barney looking super focused, super accurate.
93.
And it would be a super victory for him, this. Certainly the most eye-catching so far.
57.
In his return. Won't be happy with that return from 3 darts. Can Rob Cross do anything to put a dent in his score?
134.
And does that put a dent in the confidence of Van Barneveld?
100.
Just a little roll of the eyes. He doesn't think that's enough. Was trying to hunt down a second treble.
95.
Rob Cross has let him off. And now Barney's believing again.
180.
Barney's bullying again. Cross must switch.
139.
But he's powerless to stop Raymond Van Barneveld, moving 2 legs clear. And within 1. Oh, what a miss that is. Where has that come from? It has all been so good.
No score.
From Raymond Van Barneveld in this match. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a disastrous dart hands the initiative right back to Rob Cross. Well, he's having a look in the background there, Raymond Van Barneveld, to see what he can do to get that out of his mind. That was and missed by a similar margin from Cross, but at least he hasn't denied
shot.
himself further darts at double as Barney did. And now it's level, and all of a sudden, Rob Cross is in charge of this darts match.
$134. 57.
Barney opened up that 4-2 cushion and missed a couple of darts to make it 5-3 and put Rob Cross in real peril.
140.
Effectively missing 3 darts by hitting the 9 with his second when going for double 12.
58.
Of course, that cost him the chance to throw at it again. And it's the one really bad dart that he's thrown in the match, and it could cost him, and that is
140.
how it is on the Pro Tour, and nobody knows that better than Raymond van Barneveld.
134.
He's been here a couple of times already.
Game shot.
Same spot. Both players averaging in 3 figures.
100.
Barney just starting to strop a little bit as his performance starts to drop a little bit.
140.
And he's hoping Rob Cross will stop a little bit. Yeah, just not finding it
58.
with the same consistent level as he was in the early part of the match. It seemed like Barney was finding 2 trebles every visit. That's just disappeared somewhat, and Rob Cross is the man who seems to have the belief, a little bit of a swagger in his strut now.
58.
Cross capitalising on the Dutchman's doubt.
140.
And it looks like the Dutchman will be out.
140.
Well, not the maximum parting shots. Is it the last shot from Raymond van Barneveld, who has been highly impressive in this contest, but the ball would put Barney to bed.
41.
What have you got, Raymond? What have you got?
105.
Oh, he wasn't far away, was he? Fine margins. But Rob Cross now has 2 match darts after Barney missed crucial darts at double 12 that would have put him in command of the match.
31.
Rob Cross has now missed 2 at double 16 to win it, and Barney breathes again. Double 10
Game shot.
bails him out and forces a last leg decider. Fitting of this contest, and we do have a grandstand finish to what has been
58.
a gripping contest between 2 world champions.
100.
Barney wins the opening exchange, jabbing away.
96.
Is it Cross's turn to collapse? Barney went off the boil for a couple of legs. Another treble here would really trouble Cross.
31.
Is Barney on the brink of his first ever victory against the 2018
41.
world champion Rob Cross?
138.
Interesting choice there, that switch from Raymond van Barneveld.
39.
20 would have left a slightly more favourable finish, but he could go out in style here. Look at this. Oh, it was begging
92.
for a bedfellow in the bull there. But Barney sets it up. What a way to potentially close this tie out. Having been on the brink, Barney has bounced back.
97.
And having survived 2 match darts,
Game shot
he hits,
and the match.
Barney wins, and he defeats Rob Cross for the first time in his career. Remember this, Raymond? Remember that winning feeling? Barney is on the march here in Bolton. He moves through to the 3rd round for the first time since coming out of retirement. A fantastic performance from RVB, who defeats Rob Cross by 6 legs to 5. Thanks for those who've been watching on the social media channels as well. Remember to head to pdc.tv to check out all the details of how you can watch the rest of the day's action.